This is the story of Iris, a film that starts off in a familiar place, a shopping mall. Our main character, Iris, is browsing when her eyes meet those of a boy across the way, Josh. It was that classic movie moment, love at first sight. They were immediately drawn to each other, and just like that, they started living together. They spent many days side by side, building a life. One day, Josh decides to take Iris on a trip. It was a gathering at his friend's very rich and luxurious house. Why was he so rich? Well, we soon find out he was a mafia boss. He had invited all his friends over for a big party. When they arrived, they met one of Josh's friends who, for some reason, just did not like Iris. But they went inside anyway. We also meet two other friends, Patrick and his partner. They were clearly a couple and very much in love. The narrator pauses here to say, now how could they fall in love being boys? We will know the answer to this later. The night unfolded with drinking, dancing, and a whole lot of fun. The next morning, Iris and Josh were talking about the beautiful river nearby. Iris, excited, suggested, "Let's go there. It would be fun." Josh replied, "You may go, and I would come after taking a bath." She put her hand in her pocket, and to her complete surprise, she pulled out a knife. How did this get in my pocket? She must have thought. Right at that moment, the owner of the house, the rich mafia friend, walked up. Iris quickly slipped the knife back into her pocket. She tried to leave, but he stopped her, asking her to stay and chat. She really didn't want to, but she stopped for him. Then, he said something truly strange. "Apply lotion on my back." He grabbed Iris's hand, touching her in a very inappropriate way, and pulled her close. Iris felt terrible. She kept saying, "What are you doing? Leave me. This is a very wrong act." But he just whispered, "It is not an issue, my love. Do as I am saying." In a flash of anger, she grabbed a bottle and hit him in the face. The landlord immediately slapped her back very hard, causing her to fall. In a desperate act of self-defense, Iris grabbed the knife and stabbed him in the neck. He died instantly. A little while later, Iris stumbles back to her friends, covered in blood, the knife still in her hand. "I killed him," she cried out. "I did not want to do this, but he tried to force himself on me. He was about to take my life." It was a shocking moment for the viewer, and for Iris. This is where we understand the first major twist. Iris is not human, but a robot. A humanoid robot designed to look and feel human. One of Patrick's friends, confused, turned to Josh. "This is a machine. How can she kill someone? And she is not even dangerous." Josh dismissed him, saying, "You may go from here for now. I will talk to her and explain everything." Josh turned her on again. Iris was still distraught, tearfully repeating, "Please forgive me. I did not do this intentionally." Josh's response was chilling. "You should not have killed him. He does not say anything to you. Do you know why? Because you are not a human being, but a robot." Iris was absolutely stunned. She had been completely unaware of this truth. "This cannot happen," she protested. "If I am a robot, then how can I feel everything? I understand everything. I have feelings and emotions for you. I love you. We have spent a lot of time together." Josh cut her off. The scene then cuts to a flashback, the moment the robotic company team first brought Iris to Josh's house. The company told him, "This is not an ordinary robot, but it is a human being. It has emotions like humans. Once you form a bond of love, friendship, and a true relationship, then she will always be with you. She will love you." This reveals the second big twist. The mall scene did not actually happen. It was a false memory, immediately inserted into Iris's system to create their love story. Iris feels like they have been together for years due to those programmed memories. But in reality, they had only known each other for a single week. Josh cruelly finished the reality check. What comes out of your eyes is not tears but water, because there is a tanker inside you. Water starts coming out from your eyes automatically when you are sad or emotional. Even after hearing all this, Iris was resolute. "Whatever it is, I still love you." Now Iris knew they were planning to shut her down permanently. Josh took his friend into another room to talk, and from their conversation, Iris learned the devastating truth. They had planned this whole thing. They had deliberately set out to kill the house owner, the mafia boss, just to steal his money. Josh said, "Our path is absolutely clear. I will restart Iris before the company team arrives. She will forget everything, and we will blame her." Meanwhile, Iris noticed the knife was still lying nearby. She dragged the chair toward it, fell down, and reached for the weapon. Before she could grab it, Josh walked in. As he came closer, she finally got the knife and slashed him in the neck. He fell, injured. Iris managed to free herself, grab Josh's phone, and run out of the house, disappearing into the forest. Josh's friends could only stare. Patrick's friend had seen enough to know something was wrong. Josh, desperate, confessed, "All this was our plan, and now if we do not catch her before the company team arrives, then we will all be trapped." He showed his friend a pen drive. "I can use this to change Iris's system and transform her completely, but we will have to catch her for this purpose." Josh then brought out the reason for all this: the money, 12 million. He said they would divide it into 3 parts. One for him, one for his friend, and one for Patrick's friend. Patrick's friend corrected him, "It will not be 3, but 4. How can you forget Patrick? He is with me, and you will have to give him a share too." Josh refused. "No, I am not going to do this. It will be only 3. Hearing this, Patrick's friend did something shocking. He walked over and shut Patrick down. He went lifeless, and we realize the third twist: Patrick is also a robot. Patrick's friend then struck a deal. "There is a total of 12 million here, out of which we are going to give you 4 million. You just have to find Iris with us." He agreed, but on the condition that he carries a gun because Iris was now too dangerous. He then switched Patrick back on. Meanwhile, deep in the forest, Iris was busy. She had Josh's phone and knew the password. She went to the device control and found the intelligence option, which was set to 40%. She immediately boosted it to 100%. Her brain would now function much faster, and a change took place within her. The 4 remaining friends, Josh, his friend Patrick, and Patrick's partner, entered the forest. Josh decided they would split into 2 teams to search. Iris, now with enhanced intelligence, immediately hid behind a tree when she saw Patrick and his friend approach, and she began listening to their conversation. Patrick's friend was telling him that Josh had betrayed them all. They had planned to kill our friend, the owner of the house, a long time ago. He bought Iris for this purpose and used her to get him killed. Patrick responded, "I am also a robot, right? So, will you do the same to me?" He had figured it out. His friend was shocked. Patrick simply said, "My friend, I have been living with you for so many days. I just came to know. I will not do anything wrong with you because I have really fallen in love with you while living with you. You are very nice. I always want to be with you." At that moment, Iris's phone rang. They knew she was there. Patrick's friend drew his gun. Iris started running, and he started shooting, but missed the target. He ran around to cut her off, and as Iris ran ahead, he came from the front and caught her. Both of them fell, and a fight began. Suddenly, the gun fired. The bullet hit Patrick's friend, and he died on the spot. Patrick, watching from above, was devastated. Seeing Josh and his friend rushing toward them, Iris fled again, heading back to the house. She got into Josh's high-tech car and locked it. Josh reached the car and began trying to smash the window, while Iris frantically tried to start the car. It only worked on voice commands, and her voice didn't match. Thinking fast, Iris went into the settings and changed her voice to sound exactly like Josh. The voice matched, the car started, and Iris sped away. Josh, ever the schemer, didn't panic. He went inside, grabbed the house owner's phone, and reported his car stolen. As soon as the report was filed, the car, driving down a road, stopped on its own. Josh then called Iris's phone. When she answered, he tried a final manipulation. "You are a robot, so you will not get any punishment. I will make changes in you so that you will forget everything, and we will start living together again." Iris's eyes, now full of 100% intelligence, were clear. "Absolutely not. Now I cannot make a mistake by trusting you again. You used me to kill the owner of the house. I heard Patrick and his friend talking. I will not come back to you again because now I also want to live." She hung up. Furious, Josh ran to Patrick, grabbed his friend's phone, and went into Patrick's settings. He found the anger level and boosted it to 100%. He then restarted Patrick. Patrick opened his eyes, and the first person he saw was Josh. Immediately, a new bond was formed. Patrick now loved Josh. Josh manipulated his new friend. "You want to live with me, right? But Iris wants to separate us. You have to go and stop her." Meanwhile, a police officer drove up to the stopped car. When he asked Iris what she was doing, her programming, the inability to lie kicked in. She told him that she had been at the house nearby with her friends, and that she had killed the owner because he had tried to kill her, and now her friend wanted to kill her. The officer told her to come with him. He would take her somewhere safe, but before he could, Patrick arrived. Patrick, with his 100% anger, attacked the officer. badly beating and killing him. He then grabbed Josh's phone, shut down Iris, and carried her back to the house. Josh's friend, seeing the police officer's death, freaked out and started packing all the money. She tried to leave, but Josh stopped her. "You cannot leave me alone. I took the life of the owner of the house for you, and now you will also have to live with me." Understood. When she insisted on leaving, Josh ordered Patrick to stop her. Patrick, in his rage, stabbed her in the back. She was gravely injured, bled rapidly, and soon died. They disposed of her body. Josh then turned Iris on again, but with her hands tied to the chair. He told her he had planned to just restart her to wipe her data, but now he thought he should just finish her. But Iris, even tied up, knew his thoughts due to her 100% intelligence. She started saying things that were only going on in Josh's mind, which made him realize how fast her brain was working. Immediately, he reduced her intelligence to 0%. Her brain was gone. She was completely under his control. He stretched out her hand and placed a candle underneath it, so she would feel pain and start burning. Her hand burned, and the machinery inside was exposed. He then called the company to come and take her. He ordered Patrick to put out the fire. Then, on Josh's final instruction, Iris took a gun, pointed it at her temple, and shot herself, completely destroying herself. When the robotic company team arrived, Josh told them a fake story, with Patrick disguised as a policeman, acting as a witness to back him up. The team seemed to believe them. But one member said, "Whatever the truth is, we will find it out, because we have installed a device inside every robot in which everything is recorded to avoid fraud." The good news was that the device was attached to the back of Iris's waist and could be recovered as the bullet had hit her head. Josh was instantly tense. His reality was about to be revealed. The company team put Iris in their van to take her away and started the system reboot. But before they could leave, Patrick appeared. He shot and killed the driver. The other man ran into the jungle to save himself. As soon as Iris's restart was complete, she woke up. Patrick caught the other worker in the jungle. His gun was out of bullets, so he started killing the man by strangling him. Iris rushed to the scene and attacked Patrick, but he was unaffected. He slapped her hard, knocking her down. Then, Iris made one last desperate plea to the robot who had once been in love. "Josh has erased your memories. He is not your friend. Rather, he is just using you like he did with me. Your real friend whom you loved has been killed. You try to remember that Josh is not your love." Patrick strained his mind. Slowly, the memories of his true love, the man who had just been killed, started to return. He couldn't bear the shock of the truth and destroyed himself. Iris then went to the last remaining worker, who was terrified, and told him, "I need your help." The worker, realizing what Iris was, changed her system exactly as she wanted. No one would be able to control her again. Iris went back to Josh. He tried to shut her off with his phone, but she wouldn't shut down. The system change had worked. Now, happy and free, she pointed a gun at Josh. He tried one last manipulation. "You will not kill me because you love me, right?" Josh saw his chance and attacked her, picking her up and throwing her around. He grabbed a gun, intending to shoot her in the place where her data was saved, but he didn't realize Iris also had a weapon. Without wasting a second, she stabbed him in the head, killing him on the spot. In the final scene, we see Iris is very happy in her life. She is living a perfectly free life. There was no one to rule over her. She could do whatever she wanted. She took all the stolen money and a luxurious car and drove away to start a new life. She hoped that her new life was going to be very happy. The story of this film ends here with this scene.